China company. I joined ATS as a committer and committee member from last month. I got a division letter from Dave. So I will take a few minutes to share what I'm working on recently. My English is not very good. Please find my work on GitHub and leave comments. So this is a dictionary of my GitHub project. It is a source reading project. I have done 4 chapters, including unit system, and I will call that subsystem, and I will call SSL subsystem, and the session part. Currently, state machine is in progress, I'm trying to translate this document into English. The unit system is something, some chapter is done. This is the project address. We have a account to connect ATS internal. So you can see the document here. The unit in my understand the code. The unit system is a 3 part, a base and a core and an interface. In the our core dictionary, the head file is prefixed with I underline and P underline. The I underline means that it is a public interface. It can include from any dictionary and any component. And the P underline means the private include file. It is only included in the subsystem. So I try to understand the inner system and the Israel running loop. So I draw the inner loop map. It shows the regular Israel tab how to processing the events from the 3 queue, one for external queue and even queue and negative queue. So I found the loops. One loop, the Israel check the external queue twice. One for even queue and one for negative queue. If the negative queue is empty, the Israel will sleep at flash and sleep and waking flash signal and reduce the CPU resource. And you can find the picture diagram from my project homepage. And then the chapter 2 is alcohol desktop system. It also includes 3 parts: base and the core and the interface. Basically, the base part, including polling components, is include links epool and the FreeBSD QQ and sorry, I don't know the porting the post polling. Sorry, I don't know what is it. The unit IO and the port description and the port count is service for the polling components. Then the net recognition. The net recognition is a public interface to proxy and the state machine. Then our buffer and the VIO. It is a description how the buffer and the data from socket to a memory. Then a socket or component. We use the connection class and the server class to to describe how to connect to peer and set a connection from client. The core components include the net accept, also SSL net accept, and net handler, inactive call for the inactive timeout, and throttle, and the Unix net read connection. The Unix net connection is a net connection implemented in the Unix environment. I guess there will be an NT connection for the Windows environment.
There used to be all sorts of Windows limitations as well, but we ripped all of that out.
Yes. So I guess the original design used the navigation as a base class and interface included by proxy dictionary and the state version like HTTPS. And the implement is Unix net recognition, also net NT recognition, and some state. But the current SSL net read connection is inherited from the Unix net basic. I think this design breaking the original design. So I have another idea to fix it. The probe component is include the probe session accept and probe template. Also, the interface is the Unix net processor. So we can call the Unix net processor from the proxy dictionary like HTTP-SM and some other SM.
I think we are generally okay with continuing breaking any sort of breaking any sort of Windows NT possibility of support. We already broke that, but we obviously left some sort of remnants of that in here in the class hierarchy and whatnot. But if Oknet wants to clean that up and remove this abstraction that's there for no good reason, we're okay with that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is your pull request, right?
Yeah, I have a pull request to remove the SSL NetBC and replace it with the net profile SM. So I will mention it later.
I don't know if anyone who is interested in working on, say, Windows support again. Except for Kenny.
It's not going to work. Never going to work.
And currently, the Unix NetBC is declared in a P underline prefix header. Thus, the HTTP-SM should not include the P underline Unix NetBC connection .h.
Yeah, that's violated so many places in so many ways, not just the state machine.
Yeah. This is breaking the original design. Okay, this is how the net handler and its user. Its user is HTTP-SM and other SM. I call this alpha SM. The green line means read it. The blue line means write it to the socket. So we can say the socket is read by net read IO function. And write it to the MO buffer, but it will by the MO buffer access. MO buffer access is a pointer, and the MO buffer is allocated by upper SM, and the upper SM is the owner of the MO buffer. So the net handler from the object FD has a read or write event. It reads data and trigger event to the RSM and get the mutex of the RSM. And the write processor the same as the read processor. This is the NetBC routing, just like event routing. So we have for list in the net handler, open list. Any open connection VC will put into the open list. The copy list, the inactive call runs every second, and it reloaded the net VC from open list into copy list and process it. The enable list and ready list is used in the net handler then and event processor function. The enable list means the socket FD has an event, but the data is read available. But we will process the next time. The ready list is currently triggered by equal event. And we also have an active queue and a keep alive queue. It belongs to the HTTPSM. So we notice the net handler is binding to the HTTPSM due to the active queue and the keep alive queue.
It's actually the session, right?
Okay.
It's the client session?
The client session.
Rather than the SM.
Oh no, I mean, I think client session also is a HTTP client session. It's
right.
binded to a protocol.
Right. So there's
So I thinking the net handler and the init call should be standalone and rated to any protocol.
Right.
So you just mentioned the client session. But the client session name is HTTP client session. If we have another protocol just like FTP and other protocol, so it's also protocol bind.
Go back.
Okay.
Yeah. In 6.2, the client sessions are protocol oriented, so there's HTTP and HTTP2 and in theory more.
Mm-hmm.
So I think I'm seeing. We can talk later.
Okay.
But it's a little bit up there.
So I think do we need a HTTP processor? We can merge the server session pool. It's a HTTP server session pool, and keep live and active queue into the HTTP processor. All of this is handled and managed by HTTP processor.
Brian, is the keep alive and active queue, is that the stuff you added, or is this the session stuff?
It should. If he's talking about this, I did add a active queue and a keep alive queue.
Okay, then that must be the one.
If that's the one he's talking about, it should just be attached to the net handler ACs. It shouldn't really be over.
Right. There are two queues that have very similar names.
Yeah.
So I think that we might be conflating. The one, yours is just in NetHandler?
It should be just net handler.
Yeah. Shouldn't be owned by or the client session.
KeepLab is especially to the HTTP protocol. Others.
Oh, I see. That's your concern. Okay.
So if you have other the protocol, they don't need the KeepLab.
So then you wouldn't put it on the queue.
So I think the active queue and the KeepLab queue is only binding to the HTTP protocol.
I think the point he's making is that you have an active queue and keep live queue, and the semantics for putting them or removing them are completely protocol dependent. But it's down in the net layer, which is below.
It's not net.
Yeah.
So it should probably. So I think you're right. Like for good separation, it should probably be in a layer up.
Oh yeah. So the one that you're using it for harvesting, right? That's
So it's maybe it's called idle. Idle view.
Yeah. so we
maybe I don't know if semantics is a better way to do it, or
there's options, right? We can either make it protocol agnostic, or idle, and whatever, or bring it up a level.
also we have a HTTP server session pool member in the each thread. So the each thread depends on the HTTP SM.h.
Yes, yes. I'm working on a fix for that. I'll actually be talking about that later. This is one of the things I want to do with the thread initialization talk, which I'm going to talk about in the AMC Happy Fun Ball. It's one of the things it wants to do is to make it so it's still handled out there, but it's decoupled in terms of code, right? So basically what you can do is you can say, well, when the thread initializes, do this thing that I know about, but you don't have to. It's just completely opaque to you, and there's no code dependencies or library dependencies, which is the actual problem here, right? That it reaches around and includes those files and just...
We define a base class session. I underline session.h into the event system.
Yeah, this gets rid of that cyclic code dependency.
Code dependency is a loop.
Yes, yes, bad.
Proxy dependent.
Yes, I have a fix to break that.
So a net profile SM is a new design. It is attached to a NetVC, and it describes how to receive data and send data. Include remove the net read IO and write net IO from net unison VC and SSL net VC into the net profile SM. And the callback net event to the SM while data received and the buffer is ready to write. And handle as a handshake, as a SOX handshake. We have implemented the TCP profile, SSL profile, and the SOX profile. The TS 4322 and PR 1131 have pushed to the GitHub. I also have a huge diagram to describe the net profile, how the net profile works. You can got from the GUI issue.
You must upload these slides to the wiki.
Yes.
Well,
Okay.
all of your stuff is on the GitHub, right?
Well, but I want these slides, so when I say, oh, what did OKNet talk about? I go and look up the event. There's the slides. Oh, it was TS. I want to be able to find his stuff by looking through these slides.
The picture will be very huge.
Oh, no, don't put
Okay.
the picture up, just the slides, so we can find it. Yeah.
So that I can find, when I think of OKNet, I can find your slides and look all this stuff up.
Okay.
I'm hoping though, once you're done with the translations and all that stuff, to be incorporated in the rest of the swing stocks that we have for.
I am 100% okay with that.
Yeah, it sounds like ShoeKit is going to help out with some of this work.
Hopefully I find some time.
It was my question.
All right. Good try.
So I'm trying to.
But it's not just me. I mean, I think there's some Chinese speaking.
We can hire some U of I students, it's like 5,000 Chinese.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Get some interns.
Great, so we have another volunteer there.
Yeah.
So you have plenty of help. I can help
Okay.
you get all this into our swing.
My wife can help me.
Awesome.
Yeah, I am perfectly happy to take responsibility for getting it into the swing stocks once it's translated the diagrams in there. So I will do that. Just give me the stuff to integrate.
So I try to translate my document into English and make it multi-language ready. Use the file name dot company name dot md. So I have finished the perhaps line index and engine and SM